How do you buy fish safely over Facebook or the internet? This is a question that is becoming more and more important. Nowadays, pretty much almost every fish I buy is through Facebook at this point. You can connect to people, and with fish, it's buying from a small-time breeder or an individual person. It's not so much a corporation jump on Amazon type of thing and purchase. At the time of this video, there's actually a guy who has scammed some people from fish, and I want to make a video on safe buying practices for purchasing over the internet, alright? So, here's a couple things you need to do. You're in Facebook groups. Almost every Facebook group, like my own or Cichlid Exchange, or most of the ones out there, have an approved buyer list, or my page calls it trusted sellers or recommended sellers. And that's a list of people that, for my group, I have dealt with personally. I have bought multiple times, and I'm willing to put my name on the line and say these people are legit. You can trust them. They do great business, and it's somebody that you should deal with, right? So most groups have that. Seals. Some groups have seals these days, different color seals saying their people are legit. My only problem, I like the concept, but my problem is, how do you stop someone from copying that or use that? I could take a seal and send it to you in a private message and make you think I'm legit. So my recommendation there is always refer back to a list. Anybody who has seals usually has a list of approved sellers for those seals. And that's what you want to check. Double check that. I'm going to introduce something into you that's worked in other industries before, and a legit check. So what we call legit check is when you are going to buy from somebody, make a post in a group that person may be well known and say, hey, I'm making a legit check on Chris Rounds, for instance. And then anybody who's done business with Chris Rounds can be like, oh, I back this guy, I back this guy, I back this guy. And if some of those guys are your friends too, or it's just overwhelming, or people you trust, then you know, hey, this guy's worth, you know, doing business with as well. So a legit check is super easy, and it's safe, and it's a great way to do that. Some other buying practices. PayPal. If you send money with PayPal, do not gift unless you know them. Here's how PayPal works. When you can choose friends or family or goods and services. If you choose goods and services, PayPal will get involved if you don't get it. So you send money to Joe Schmo, goods and services. He doesn't ship your product. You file a claim with PayPal. They do some investigating. Saw he didn't ship it. They refund you the money and pull it from his account. You do friends and family. It doesn't charge anybody a fee, and that's why most people like it. I appreciate when people send me friends and family. I don't have to pay an extra fee. But only if you trust them, because if you send friends and family, PayPal says, this was to your family. I'm not getting involved. You didn't buy anything, right? They don't make money. They're not getting involved. Pretty simple. Do not gift unless you know the person or there's overwhelming feedback that they're trusted. I don't require anybody to gift a payment to me when they're buying from me. I ask if you're willing to, and that's because once people start building relationships, like I've built relations with some people, of course I don't want to make you pay extra money. Here's the gift, right? I gifted it to you. Right? So you can gift payments. Check those groups. Messages or boards, approved sellers list. Go find the seals list and make sure that they're legitimate. Do a legit check and make sure that you send PayPal there. Videos. When you see a picture of a fish, ask for a video. A lot of times you can see more of the detail of the fish in the picture, but a video is harder to edit. Some sellers, there's a seller with some Galaxy line, trash in my opinion, because he edits his photos like crazy. And you can even edit the videos some, but you can't edit them to the amount that you edit the photos. It's a lot more work. So ask for a photo. What light is it under? Keep track of red lights. You'll see if their hands and their lights are bright, hands are bright red or bright pink. Well, wait a second. That's why the fish is so bright red. So ask for a video or ask for it with different lights. That's a good concept to do. Lastly, guys, if it's too good to be true, it often is. The quick deal, just go ahead and get this in with me right now. Everybody else is selling this fish for $150. I got it for you for 70 bucks. It's cheap to send fish that you don't ever send, or to sell fish you're never going to send. It's it's expensive to buy quality fish that you're going to do. So buy from the approved sellers, guys. Check that stuff out. Do yourself a favor. Check out my Facebook page, Dan at Your Fishkeeper Friend. My Facebook page, that's where I put all my sales, and you can see all those things there and other exclusive content. Like my group and join it. Red Texas and Hybrid BST, or Red Texas Cichlid and Hybrid buy, sell, trade, and discussion. Check us out there. Links are in the description box below, and happy fish buying, guys.